Hey T Squad, it's me Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8, Episode 15 review. So we pick up where we left off last week with Wendy and Candiace going over to check the girls and ask them, what was it? What was said? You said what? Say it to my face. And Gizelle sitting there. We can talk about it later. No, we can't talk about it later, Miss Ma'am. You had a lot to say when we was across the sand, but now that we over here, you ain't got nothing to say. And Gizelle is a punk because she didn't want to confront Wendy and Candiace because she did not want to experience the wrath of them wearing her butt out verbally. She has been embarrassed by them and the reads that they have laid upon her over the years. And she did not want to get embarrassed because she knows she can't hang with them verbally. She can't hang with really anybody verbally, especially those two and Karen. So that's why she was on mute. That's why she always got something to say to other people or in her confessionals. And that's the reason why she has refused to engage with them the whole season, because she don't want to get read for filth. She not trying to get embarrassed. And she knows she gonna have to face the wrath of them at the reunion. And she'll rather just do it one time than several times throughout the season. But of course, Roberto got to stick up for her man. Stand by your man. Her buff behind. And Wendy and Candiace both cleared them up real quick because ain't nobody disrespecting Daffodil, whatever that child name is. We don't like you, ma'am. It ain't got nothing to do with your child. And it's really sad how Gizelle sits up there and weaponizes her children, but then want to once again play victim. You lied on Wendy when you said that she looked at your daughter cockeyed crazy, and when they replayed the scene, she didn't look at your child no kind of way. You are a habitual liar. Gobble, gobble. Ooh, you get on my nerves. So Karen even says they all make faces at each other. Ding, 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 duh. So Gizelle in her confession tells them, Karen, I would never let anyone disparage Raven. First of all, ain't nobody gonna disparage Raven because Raven don't do anything to be disparaged, and nor does her mama. And her mama will check somebody behind her own daughter. She ain't waiting on you to do it. Those are your kids. If you wanted to say something, you had space and opportunity to, but you chose not to because you a punk. Period. So Ashley then gets involved, gonna get up and say to Candiace, well, why did you chuckle, babe? Why did you chuckle, babe? Mind your business, She-Hulk. Mind your business. Ain't nobody even talking to you. This is not your battle to fight. I got a video coming up on her too. So that night they go to dinner. They're having a Havana Nights dinner at the resort or whatever. Everybody's dressing, sexy. Gizelle come out in a little chain metal disco dress, but she didn't even wear it right because she had like a little bodysuit or something underneath. It's like, girl, if you're going to wear it, wear it. And Gizelle actually got a nice shape. I'm not going to ever hate on the woman. She has a nice shape. I'm like, girl, just wear it. You around a bunch of other women. Just wear it. But anywho, so they sit down for dinner, and Karen asks Candiace and Robin, can they make amends? And Roberto, she got the stage, so, she got the flex, them triceps and biceps. And she was like, she thinks she did nothing wrong to me. She slandered me repeatedly. She told people that I participated in a plot in order to cover up for mine. Do you know that's defamation? Girl, I would have laughed at Robin. Like, girl, you watched one episode of Law and Order SVU. Think you know something. Girl, be quiet. Only thing you know about is lifting weights, honey, and drinking protein shakes. Girl, get out of here with some defamation. So Candiace was like, it's not defamation to speak how I feel. So Roberta gonna say, I didn't do anything to her. I have repeatedly said I don't think Chris had bad intentions. I regret expressing those sentiments. I should have known any kind of support. I shouldn't have shown any kind of support if I knew it was going to get me here. And Candiace is like, Robin is such a victim. And that's exactly what it is. It's like, boo, woe is me. I tried to be kind to somebody and look at it, be in my butt. Like, girl, just throw away. So Gizelle chuckles and rolls her eyes when Candiace says Robin is such a victim. She gonna go like this. Like that. Girl, you could do all of that, and make faces and stir off into space when they talking. But then as soon as they do the same thing, it's a problem. Girl, grow up. So Ashley says, do you still believe the things that you said? And Candiace was like, I don't know. And see, this is my problem with Candiace, and it's been my problem with Candiace all season, is that you just been all over the place. And I need for you to find a place and land there and stay there when it comes to this Robin situation. And I hope by the time we get to this reunion, you've come to that place, because I'm sick of it. So they do a weird montage with Ashley and her birthday and her time on the show. And it's kind of was given a little bit, maybe is this her swan song, her farewell. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on her this week about that part, and then this cryptic message she put up on her IG, but that'll be in a different video. So the next day, Gizelle asks Karen to talk. So they head over to the jacuzzi and they sit down and they talk. And Gizelle tells Karen that she didn't go on the Surrey County trip because she acts differently around Candiace and Wendy. And it bothered her that she didn't step up and say that children are off limits when she accused them of making faces when it came to Grace. And Karen said, I don't choose sides. And that upsets a lot of you guys. It's getting a little old to me that anyone will call me out and say I should have said children are off limits. Exactly. Like, why do y'all expect me to be the grand dame of protecting and sticking up for y'all when y'all don't do the same for her? So why would she do it for you? And at the end of the day, that's your child. And like she said, she does not pick sides. She tell you when she thinks that you're wrong, and she tell you when she thinks that you're right. Either you gonna accept it or you not. And Gizelle is so bent on Karen championing her and cheerleading for her, and she's refusing to do that, and she can't stand it. She cannot stand it. So Gizelle says, I didn't say you needed to say that. I said, I'm shocked you didn't say that. And girl, Karen got hyped and was like, you had an opportunity as a mother to say that your dang on self, but you're coming at me right now? Exactly. Make it make sense. You sound crazy. You sound as crazy as your hair is dry. Girl, so Gizelle told me, so we're not good. You want to have a problem. You want to have a problem with somebody because you're not going to have no problem with Wendy and Candiace because you don't want that type of smoke. So you got to do it somewhere. So Gizelle was like, I don't want to feel like when you're with them that you're talking about me. And Karen was like, anything I said to you, I will say it to your face. And then the producers try to pan back to I think it was their first night there when she said to Candiace that Gizelle was dumb or something like that. And I was like, I hope y'all ain't trying to insinuate that she was being fake and shady, because she's called Gizelle dumb and everything else to her face. Once again, like she said, Karen ain't afraid of no dang on Gizelle. Child, get out of here. And I hate how the producers try to do stuff in favor, show throwback clips in favor of Gizelle to try to make her look better in the viewer's eyes. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Nobody's checking for her. Nobody sees it for her. So Karen's trainer comes up in conversation. And Mia in her confessional says somebody's working Karen out, and it ain't Ray. He looked like the Peanut Man. Mia. Love, you're the last person that could talk about anybody's husband's looks. Your husband and Ray ain't that far apart on the scale of handsomeness. They literally on the same number. Ugly. Like G and them separated teeth. They separated like y'all relationship. What? Like, that ain't your ministry, my love. That is not your ministry. So Karen tells the group what Gizelle said about how she feels like she acts differently around Candiace and Wendy. And Mia agrees. Of course she does. And Wendy and Candiace was like, no, that ain't true tea. Like, we're not gonna even go there. So this is the next day, by the way. No, this is later that day. So the ladies split up. And some ladies go play tennis or something, and then the other ladies go shooting. So Gizelle and Robin start questioning Kierna. Is that how you say that girl name? Because she's by herself with them. You know, the people that she's, a little bit closer to aren't there. So Robin was like, I'm just curious. Since Wendy brought you around before meeting everybody, did she try to like tell you about everybody? Trying to see if Wendy being messy, talking about them to like influence her opinion or anything like that. And Kierna was like, no, the shade was obvious, between y'all. She was like, but she never said, I don't like Gizelle. She spoke about NECA. And then NECA is done doing the activity. So she comes over and joins them, and Robin gets up and goes and does it. So while this is happening, Kierna is still talking. And she was like, for cultural significance, if I say I'm over something, I'm just going to apologize and move forward. So NECA was like, are you telling her the same thing, that she should apologize to me? And Kira was like, she was the one that felt offended. Like, she just like telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Gizelle was like, no, she was offended. She was offended. First of all, they was already looking at her sideways because she said that Wendy wasn't talking about them. So it was like, wah, wah, wah. We thought we was going to get some, didn't. So now when NECA come over here with this BS, you know what I'm saying? They can use that against her. So Kierna was like, and you did what you needed to do and it worked for you. It didn't work for her. And that was the point. So NECA was like, I don't care. I'm saying don't stir pots that are already being stirred, or some crap she got to talking about pots and pans. I was like, girl, are you hungry? What is going on? So Kierna was like, is it another issue? Because like, how you coming at me when you came over here asking me a question and I gave you an answer? And so since you didn't get the answer that you wanted, now you mad? Who you talking to? And I like Kierna. We should have been getting a lot more of her this season instead of NECA. NECA can go. Bring Kierna on in. Like her energy. She's level-headed. She ain't got no problem getting with you. I like her. So NECA was like, you should know you want to stir my pots. Why are we talking about pots and pans, ma'am? This is weird. She was like, you should tell me if there's another issue. And Kierna was like, this is your pot and I'm actually out of it. Girl, that tired A pot, I stirred it, stewed it, and got off. And I was like, do y'all want some gumbo or some etouffee? Like, what is going on? So the other girls is Karen, Wendy, Candiace, and Mia. They're playing tennis. And Mia reveals to them that men used to have for her feet, and so she used to like put her feet on their chest. Mia needs to just write a book called The Life and Times of Mia Thornton, because it's something new every day. Who want them big boulders on their chest? Girl, you gave somebody cardiac arrest with that. Girl, don't nobody want them big hooves on them. Stop lying. So Mia was like, what do you guys think about Ashley and her divorce? Do you think she's not getting a divorce for financial reasons? Because let me tell you, she's a gold digger. Mia's so fake. Mia is so fake. Like, what? I thought that was your girl. I thought y'all was getting along. So she was like, she told me that she's scared to leave. And I said, okay, girl, so you were getting a divorce because you thought you were going to get a prenup, but you realized the prenup wasn't nothing. So you had to go back in for round 2. And I mean, that's literally what it is, honestly. So at dinner, mind you, they all looking at her like. At dinner that night, Candiace and Wendy tell Ashley what Mia said. And I was like, yeah, get her. So Mia was like, I just think you should be honest. And Ashley was like, I don't get anything from him. But then in her confessional, she tells the producers who grill her, yeah, we do have a joint account, but I use that money to take care of the house. And yeah, we do have, I do have access to a credit card, but I don't feel comfortable using it. And yeah, he does pay for my car. Like Mia said, girl, you realize that prenup wasn't hitting on nothing. And so that's why you staying married to him. And I don't understand how you got suckered into signing a prenup that wasn't hitting on nothing. You didn't have a lawyer look over this that wasn't his lawyer. You didn't go get your own lawyer. I'm so confused of how he tricked you when what y'all discussed was supposed to be on that paper in black and white terms. So you played yourself. You are a gold digger. You ain't no different than Mia. You didn't marry that man for love. You married him for convenience and a come up. Child, bye. So Robin at the table talking some bringing up Karen being trained by this ex-NFL player that Ashley got a crush on. Robin was like, Karen, why do you have someone training you that isn't a trainer? You mad because she can afford one and you can't? Bozo, the clown, like what? So she was like, are you fit or do you have a heart problem? Which one is it? Because Karen said, I'm fit. I want to, exercise. And then Robin says literally the dumbest thing you could ever say. Are you fit or do you have a heart problem? You could be fit and have a heart problem, you ding dong. What is wrong with this woman? Oh my God. She is such an idiot. Like you've never seen healthy people that exercise every day, eat well, and they can still have high blood pressure or heart problems or anything. It could still end up having a stroke or a heart attack. There is nothing up here but air. Karen was like, the cardiovascular community gonna tear your ass up. Because she want to be so smart and she's so dumb. Oh my gosh, she is a disappointment to the nation. Please do not bring Robin back next season. Oh my God, get her off my screen. Overall, last night's episode was pretty interesting. It was one of the better episodes this season. I'm going to give it a B+. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section how you guys felt about last night's episode of Married to Medicine. Not Married to Medicine, Jesus. Real Housewives of Potomac, my Married to Medicine reunion part 1 video is up right now. You know I had to go and attend the reunion, child. They was trying to play with your girl, but I was there and I was clocked in, ready, beat, outfit, everything on point. So make sure you check out that video as well tonight. I got so much new content for you guys coming up this week. Okay, I got some exposés on Larsa and Larsa's lovers, Portia and all the men in her life. I got one on Luther Vandross coming. I got so much stuff for you guys coming up here soon. Okay, I have my vlog of me decorating my closet room, showing you me putting the furniture and everything together, designing it, all of that good stuff. And like I said, I've opened up my membership. Become a High Tea Squad member and gain access to exclusive content, early access to Spill the Tea videos, reviews, whatever. I'm going to be doing story times, makeup tutorials on there. So become a member. The join button is right next to the subscribe button. So hit it now and join the High Tea Squad. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video and I will see you on the next one. Bye.